and I'm from Cast Hull Limited. This is just a short video to introduce you to Cast Hull and explain exactly what we're about, how we started and what we're looking for. The next few videos that you see after this on our YouTube channel will be a bit more interesting, a bit more lively with some football skills and other bits and pieces. So just to give you a bit of background into Cast, in 2019 my partner and I were having a chat about local community schemes, football teams, things that were going on in the local area, and decided that we would start a football team. So we advertised on Facebook for about a week, we booked a football pitch, bought some bibs and balls and went down to see who turned up. On that first occasion we got 32 guys from the local area turn up, including people who felt socially excluded, didn't have a lot of confidence and wanted to get involved in something without the pressures of running a team. So we decided, because we had 32 people engaged with us from day one, that we would make it a bit more professional and get a full team up and running. Fast forward to now, 9 months later, and we have two football squads, the red team and the blue team, known as Cast United FC. We've also started a netball club and we have walking football in fruition as well. So we're not just about sport, we want to get some things underway as well that are including anyone in the local neighbourhood who feels that they are a bit socially isolated, a bit anxious around new people, just a gentle way of introducing them to others and getting them involved in something for the community. We're looking for other people who have ideas but don't know how to bring them to fruition or need support from someone like us to be able to make it work for them. So like I said, we've started with the football team and that has really taken off. We've got young people, older people, some really skilled players, some people who hadn't kicked a football since school and everyone else in between. We're now looking for sponsorship for our second squad. We've got a full kit and a training kit that was fully sponsored that we had from day one, and we're now looking to start up again with squad 2 and do it all over again. So if anyone would like to be involved, please drop us a line. We're across a number of social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and if you wanted to get involved you can drop us a message at any of those. We're looking for all sorts of people to get involved with what we do. Currently we've got 36 signed players in the football squads, we've got a regular 8 to 10 ladies coming down to the netball, we've got lots of interest for the walking football. So participants are always welcome. We don't close our doors to anyone. You're welcome to come down to a training session with the football. Again, details are on all our social media platforms. It's £5 per player to train with us for an hour, and it's a good laugh if nothing else. The netball's £3 or £4 depending where it's held, because we do have some sessions with Netball England where official coaches are involved. And the walking football will be a similar price. If you come down to the training sessions and decide that you want to be a signed on member of the football team, which means you'll be available to play in the games that we have against like-minded teams, it's a £20 signing on fee, which is a one-off, and that gets you your kit and your training kit, and then it's £20 subs per month. So for that you get your training session every week, and often there are games maybe every 2-3 weeks, at least one a month if not more, so you will get your involvement in that as well within your subscription. If not, and you're not sure when you'll be able to join us, you can continue to come down at £5 per session if that's what you'd like. Moving forward in the future, it is our vision to be able to secure funding, which will mean that we'll be able to heavily subsidise these sessions, because currently it is fully financially supported by the subscriptions of the members. And then we'll be able to offer subsidies, hopefully. That's what we're looking for in the future. If sport isn't for you, and again we don't want to just concentrate on sport, it just happens to have been the sort of people that have approached us, means that we've had the football, the netball, the walking football. If sport isn't for you and you want to be involved in another capacity, we would always welcome involvement from people. The key thing for us is media, so at the moment the video that you're watching was edited by my son. And he is very helpful and very knowledgeable, but obviously has his schoolwork to concentrate on. So if anyone is media minded or has anything that they could input from that point of view, we would be really grateful if you got in touch. Anything else that you think you can offer? Currently the board is made up of myself as the chairman of the club and the director of Cast Hull, my partner Dave, who is the treasurer and secretary at the moment. We have a director of sport and a deputy director of sport, because the involvement and the requirements of what we do means that needs a couple of people. We have a representative of the netball team on the board, and we also have a lay person who's joined us. He does play football, but he brings with him lots of knowledge, a wealth of knowledge in terms of bid writing, and he's our Enterprise Development Officer. Sponsorship is our next focus, so we are trying to gain some external funding via our Enterprise Development Officer, but we would also like to offer the opportunity to local businesses for them to be involved with us as we are growing. We've got 36 signed players, as I said, which means that your logo could be across 36 shirts if you want to get involved. There's numerous places where you can have that logo at varying degrees of cost, so if you want to get in touch with us, if you have any queries, please do so. And the other big venture that we have going on is, with the football again, a summer league that we're putting in place. So this will be for like-minded teams, so all abilities, open age kind of thing, in the local areas, communities, football teams, work football teams, charity teams, and we're looking at maybe 10 to 12 teams being involved, playing various games throughout the summer, which will culminate in a cup finals day in August at a local venue. That cup will be held in honour of a local boy who sadly lost his life last year, and his dad is actually one of our footballers, so it's very, very close to our heart, and we're hoping that we can make the Jake Taylor Cup an annual event. On that note, I'd just like to thank you for watching this video and taking an interest in what we do at Casthull. I'd also like to thank the people that have been involved so far, so the board members who give up their time voluntarily to make sure that this works and that we do everything the right way, the players who turn out in the cold to run about on a pitch, and also the family members who support us either by, again, standing in the cold to watch, or even just by sharing our posts on Facebook, on Instagram and on Twitter to ensure that we get quite a high reach. It's really, really grateful, and to that end we would like to welcome more people into our family, which is how we see ourselves now, and hopefully we'll speak to some of you soon. Please get in touch if you'd like to be a part of the cast.